But anything dealing with confrontation, that's on me.
That's her. She lets it out.
Calm, cool, and collected. Yeah. I have my pretty boy right here for that.
Cold as ice.
Do this.
I do it. I have to do it.
What is that?
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? Happy 2026. Is it too late for me to say that? I don't think so. So I'm going to say it again. Happy 2026, guys. It's been a second. And yep, I've had little hiccups here and there every single week in Jan. Either it was the router, the fiber, or the electricity. But I refuse to let my joy get taken away from me. So all is well. We're back, rewriting this, and we are going retro, guys. We're going back over 10 years ago. We're going to meet Erika Frantzve. I think I've said the surname right, aka Erika Kirk. Because I really feel like there's like three groups of people. There are the groups that knew her and followed her because on social media, most probably she has a big platform. And then there are groups that kind of did not know of her at all and ended up finding out about her, as in her name and everything, after what happened to her husband. And they either like her or don't like her, or they judge her based on her behavior since that time till present. And then you've got the third group that has been hearing about her past and judging her based on the past, as in the person that she was back then. And yeah, so I really feel like from this video, you're going to see a lot, and you're going to see the personality. You're going to see a person who's not under stress. You're going to see a person who is not grieving, who did not just experience a dramatic event. She's young, vibrant, and so it's basically her and her then boyfriend. So hence, this is not from a judgmental point of view. The reason why we're going to watch this video is because I want people to see like her personality from back then. I still think is part of her personality now, although people do change over time. But I do believe the core is still there. Like if you're a joyful person, the joy will eventually be there. You might go through like the whole grief, sadness, but then you will know that the Lord is your strength. So, and the joy of the Lord is your strength. So the joy will come back. You'll be that vibrant, bubbly person who likes to speak to people and meet people and smile and, give comfort to people. Whatever it is, you'll use your personality, even though life has happened, which might affect the way you do things. But if you know how the story ends, you know who's in charge and you know why you're here on this earth. Okay. So, this is a video of Erika Frantzve and JT Manse. They did an audition for The Amazing Race. And I just want to give you the background to this audition, like time-wise. This is an application for all dating couples. The season was for the dating couples, as well as singles looking for blind dates. It was opened on the 17th of June 2014, and it was closed in September 2014. Okay, so over 10 years ago. And then semi-finalists were interviewed, and final castings interviews also took place, and that took place like a month later in October 2014. So having that background, now we're going to see the audition. I may be mistaken, but I don't think they were chosen. But this is the audition that I guess they send in, hoping to be chosen. Let's see the person that she was and probably is still, the type of person her friends are drawn to, her family's drawn to, and other people are drawn to.
Like really handsome.
You look gorgeous. Are you fixing my... I got a little bacon. Babe, that's deep in there. Give them a cleavage. People want cleavage. Showcase it.
Sex sells, babe.
Sex sells. That's me.
That's against our religion.
It's not within the confines of marriage.
I know a lot of people are going to judge what she's just said. You also need to remember she comes from, or she was in the entertainment industry.
I don't. We need.
What? We're checking the lighting? Oh, okay. No, we're checking the lighting. Roll camera 1!
Let's hear this and let's start.
Hi, I'm JT Massey. I'm 25 years old from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm a minor league baseball player with the Colorado Rockies, and I'm going to be racing with my girlfriend.
Hi, I'm Erika Frantzve. I'm 25 years old from Scottsdale, Arizona, and I currently live in Venice, California.
So March 1st, we went on our first date.
Well, I got it wrong because I thought it was
Yes.
the day before, and I called him and I was like, hi, so I'm going to be running late for our date, and he's like, actually, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sitting at dinner with my dad in Arizona, and I'm like, did I mess up the date or what? End up standing up from the table to call her, and she messed up the date.
I did. So we went to Maggiano's.
Yeah, it worked out.
It was good.
We went to Maggiano's. I picked her up. It was raining.
It was.
Kind of different night in Arizona, and picked her up at her house, and later met her mom on the first night.
It's a big deal for the
Exciting
first
stuff.
night.
Yeah, not trying to scare her off or anything.
But it was good.
It was great. Easy conversation.
And then we spent literally every single day with each other since then. And I couldn't go to his house that he was staying at because I wasn't allowed to, because the girl who was married to the guy he was living with was very territorial of her nest. So we had to brainstorm of different places to socialize and meet at.
Hang out.
So we would close out coffee shops and Chipotle's, and we just brainstormed. We would do we did hiking together.
We hiked Camelback Mountain.
We did. That was fun.
Yeah, but just every day in March, a new adventure. We walked around that one parking lot all day. We were going to do some racing, and then we didn't. And then we just looked at artwork.
I know
But we'll just walk around a Walmart for like an hour, and we'll look down, and
we played football inside of Sports Authority.
We did. We passed football inside of Sports Authority before we almost got in trouble, but we got out of there. We got out of there pretty safe.
So we somehow always find a way to make the best out of any situation that we're in, because we like to have fun. Life's too short. Like
a long distance relationship, the travel and the communication required. It's like we went through a little test these first 5 months before.
Well, and not only that, like, think about the time difference. Like, I'm 2 hours behind, so he doesn't get to sleep until like 2, and I go to bed at like midnight or sometimes even later. And then when we are here in Tulsa together, we don't go to bed the first night until like 3-ish, because we stay up talking, because it's like a slumber party.
Right, you're catching up with your best friend, and then she's on California time, and then it's usually like a late flight because she's finishing work, and so it's just we're used to crazy schedules because of our unique jobs anyway. So it's just
organized chaos. We cook a lot together and dance in the kitchen, and he sings to me because he's an incredible singer.
I love music.
I love when I'm away, he serenades me. He'll send me videos.
Just a little something to.
But you can actually see how easygoing he is. Like, you can see that he's the type of person who likes to enjoy life and laugh. Likes to make jokes. Yeah, a person that you can easily get along with.
like outdoor activities when we're
For
together
sure.
usually. So we went hiking in spring training when we first met, and then a lot of our time has been fishing when she comes in town, because I'll have a day off every now and then, and we'll usually use that day to get outside and do something together, which
We play
has been
basketball
fishing.
pickup together, which I love because
Pick up at the Y.
it's my jam right there.
Yeah, she's on point guard. I tell her to pass it to me every time, pretty much, because that's what it's about.
That's how I get my assists.
Right, because I'm going to take it to the rack.
Yeah, for sure.
But everything's been great this first 5 months, but it has been a short period, and we know that. So I guess the conflicts could be just the fear of the unknown. We think we know each other pretty well, but I'm sure the strain and the different challenges that Amazing Race would bring out, you don't really know what to be prepared for. So that the fear of the unknown would be kind of a conflict.
Yeah.
Kind of see what to expect out of the person when they are at that level of sleep deprivation or at that level of stress and that far from home. So I'm confident in our abilities, but I really don't know what it's going to bring out. I've been to Kenya. I lived overseas in Melbourne, Australia for about 4 months, and been to some of the Caribbean, but traveled all over the nation, the continental U.S. with work, and into Canada. So been going a lot in a lot of different ways to travel, from bus to train to a lot of airport time. And I know she's spent a lot of time in the airport with her job and with different things.
Gypsy.
Yeah, flying around.
Yeah. But I think both of us have been to poor areas, so we understand kind of how intense a different culture can be, and how it can actually be, for lack of better terms, a culture shock. Especially, like, I've lived in China, I've lived in Chongqing, I've been to Romania, I've been to Croatia, lived in Puerto Rico for a little bit. So even though we haven't been dating long, there are some key things that are like the pillars of our relationship. One of them obviously being our faith, the other one being that we just have a borderless heart to help people and to give back. And you know, I have been to Romania and teamed up with the Marine Corps to open up and sustain an orphanage with 75 beautiful children. And that's called Romanian Angels, through my nonprofit Everyday Heroes Like You. And I know JT has also done some nonprofit work as well.
Yeah, I went to Kenya with a nonprofit organization called With Open Eyes, and we had the opportunity to do prison ministry, and we visited several orphanages around the Nairobi area in Kenya.
We play sports. We're good at sports and things like that, and we're athletic, and we love to run around and travel, and we don't need sleep. I don't need sleep. I drink coffee. I drink like 8 cups of coffee a day.
But he also seems to be a very easygoing person. Yeah, it's like he doesn't mind laughing at himself. That's a really great quality to have. We can just laugh at yourself. Yeah, just have fun. Having fun, laughing at yourself, just, don't mind goofing around. Okay, let's continue.
Dragon Komodo.
Yeah, I drink Komodo dragon
You
coffee.
sound like that guy, Charlie, or what's his name?
Who's Charlie?
Grizzly knows best. Chrisley knows
Yeah, I
best.
did. That's awful. That's really
And
scary.
then another thing is that we're both athletes. So, I mean, I played basketball since I was 5 and never actually thought that, when I was younger, I didn't expect to really go anywhere with it. And then I played in college for a little bit at Regis University in Denver, which is ironic because you're with the Rockies organization.
Right, we were actually in Denver for a little bit at the same time. It's crazy how our paths have crossed along the way a little bit. But yeah, I'm a minor league baseball player, so athletically, any challenges involving things like that, I feel really confident about our chances. And in regards to my contract, there is no issues as far as the upcoming shooting and filming this fall with The Amazing Race. All cleared to go.
I went to college. He didn't yet.
I didn't. I signed out of high school to play, so.
Yeah, but you're still smart.
I was going to go to the University of Virginia and had several offers to go play, and it just worked out for me to sign with the Rockies when I was an 18-year-old to pursue that dream that's kind of always been my dream since I was 4 years old.
But he's
you're
street
the smart. You're the
No,
smart one.
I guess I could be the book smart side, and you're
I'm the street smart.
I graduated magna cum laude from Arizona State University. I took kind of the scenic route of school. I went to, like I said, Regis University in Denver for basketball, and then transferred to Loyola Marymount University in LA. And then when I won Miss Arizona USA, I had to move back home to Arizona and finish at ASU, just because I wanted to be in the state that I was representing, and it was going to be a lot. So since we're used to always
I don't
being
understand
on the
this whole thing of you did not go to college, I went to college. Is there a bad stigma if a person did not go to college? I don't understand that whole thing. And just because a person went to college, that does not mean they are smart or book smart. You get a lot of people who don't go to college who are also book smart. They can pick up a book, everything goes in there, like they read and they remember whatever they've read. Will they be able to become a doctor? No, we're not without the certification. Will they be able to become an attorney or a judge? No, not without going through the proper, the proper route so that you can get that certification. But they can still retain information more than a person who might have gone to college, barely passed, has gotten the certificate, but can hardly perform the job. And another thing that I don't get is if a person doesn't go to college, people automatically, it's you street smart. So if a person has been sheltered and they don't know how to go about, being street smart, where do they actually fall into? If they're not book smart, street smart, what are they? And what about people who are creative? Books may not be their thing. Sport may not be their thing. Being out there in the streets may not be their thing. But they are creative. They can make the most beautiful things. It's amazing that you just know that they are gifted. Where do they fall? Are they not smart? Just because a person has got a master's does not make them smart. Just because a person has got a PhD does not make them smart. Just because a person has got, just a degree or a postgrad, or an undergrad, postgrad, does not make them smart. Categorizing people based on attending university or not, yeah. It's funny because I was reading up on Brooklyn Beckham's wife's dad. Okay, right. And he dropped out from, I think it was Walton Business School, and he went into the distribution. I think the family had a distribution business, and went in there, worked, and then eventually decided to open an investment firm. He's 83. He's got billions, not millions, billions. What is the definition of smart? Do you measure smartness based on money? Or do you measure smartness based on what a person says? Or how they carry themselves? Or how they retain information? And again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with people who want to pursue higher education. Please do what the Lord is leading you to do. Pray about it. Ask the Lord for direction. Ask Him for guidance and finances. If He's leading you to go and study in a certain field, go ahead and do that. But I just think people need to stop looking down on anybody else.
There's going to be a lot. So since we're used to always being on the go, and I live a gypsy life, and he basically does too, from hotel to hotel, we're very used to like picking up and going. And so for me, it does not take me long to get ready in the morning. I'll throw my hair up or just keep it down like a lion's mane and have it be absolute chaos and just go. Granted, it does take me super long to get ready for bed.
That's not the problem, though. I mean, the morning get up and go, that's nice to have.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, I live out about 2 bags. For like 7 months of the year, I have like 2 bags, and then when I went and worked in Australia, I took 2 bags. So I can get up and go and go from city to city, hotel to hotel. That's been my job. A little bit of Spanish from my time playing ball with my buddies.
Dominicans.
Dominican Republic, Venezuela, Puerto Rico, La Isla Le Encanta. Puerto Rico.
We have a ton of like family and friends that would follow us on this show, so
so much.
Yeah, we would have a lot of people watching in and tuning in, and
because we've been all over, and we have
internationally too. Like you're talking all over the place. People would be like, The Amazing Race is on, and we're going to be watching.
I mean, I don't want to give you too much of a shout out, but you have like 10,000 something Twitter.
10,000 Twitter followers?
Yeah, that's a lot.
10,000.
That's part of our competitive side. We want to keep a sharp edge. So we go to the Y and just try people.
But we're like,
who wants some?
Yeah.
Because they're like a sweet little girl like this, you're like, you don't know. And then you get crossed up and you're back on the floor. You're like laying on the floor. You're like, what just happened?
What'd you do?
And she's wearing a little Converse and you're like,
I wear my Chucks.
I'm standing back there. I'm just like, yeah, that's how she rolls. Yeah.
We would both carry our own.
I think it'd be.
He would be driving the whole time. I will not drive.
I will be able.
I will not drive. I will try and give direction.
Yeah.
I'll be like your own little tom-tom. Siri.
You could try to give directions.
Siri. I can try.
Right. You could try. You could try to give directions. I'm probably going to be doing driving
I'm sorry,
and
I'm
directions.
not built with a gyroscope in my brain.
Well, you use your brain well. You just don't know where you're going while you're using it. I feel like sometimes.
Because I go with landmarks. I'm a landmark person.
That's fine, but when you haven't been somewhere, what kind of landmarks are you going to use?
Exactly. That's why when my phone wasn't working the other day, I got lost in Tulsa.
That's all right, because I'll handle that. I would like that opportunity to do that. You can communicate and do all the fun stuff. Okay. And I'll just like drive, and I'll be your Amazing Race chauffeur.
I think our team strategy would just be just staying focused on us, because both of us can overanalyze things, and he especially, and I like to.
Yeah, I do.
Both of us like to people please, so we're gonna have to learn to like. This is not a time to make friends, even though we're gonna want to, because that's just naturally our personalities. But I think we're both of us gonna have to like hone in and just be focused on us and just. Working hard.
Lock in on this team.
Yeah.
JT and E.
But we're not going to make T-shirts. We promise.
No
we're
T-shirts.
Not going to or hats.
No, we've seen those in the past, and we're kind of over those.
Yeah, team T-shirts are super awkward.
No, we're going to make fun of you if you make a team T-shirt.
We would definitely make fun of you.
That's coming down hard.
And we wouldn't even be afraid to make fun of you. We would probably make fun of you to your face too.
For sure.
Because whatever we say about them, behind their back, we would say to their face.
For sure. 100%.
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll. Mm-hmm. Straight up.
So if we don't like you, we'll tell you.
If you don't know, now you know.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah.
Censored.
Probably.
Censored.
Probably not going to say it.
Censored right there. Okay. I mean, I'm very vocal.
You are, and I
think you would just bite your tongue.
Here's how we're different.
Okay.
But here's one way, because we're very similar.
Yeah.
I avoid conflict and confrontation, and she is highly confrontational.
I am.
And so we bounce each other out a little bit, but
because he'll hold me back, be like, "Babe,
whoa,
it's not.
Pull the reins.
It's okay.
On this.
You don't need to worry. Put that in perspective. Yeah. You don't need to. I know.
But at some point, if she's my little pit bull here, I'll let it go. Yeah. I'll let the leash out.
Thank you.
And
because I'm very protective.
I'm very protective of you, very much so. I know. If somebody bumped you in an airline ticket line. It's coming to fisticuffs.
Game over.
I got Tom O'Leary and Miguel Rodrigo as my right fist, and they're coming down.
On whoever hurt me.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
I would do the same thing.
And just FYI, you need to like jump stuff to get to tickets or to different obstacles, we're very agile.
Yes, we can jump.
High agility level.
Yeah. Granted, I
scary.
am
It's through the
scared of
roof.
heights. I am scared of heights.
I am too. So that would pose a problem, but we would be overcomers.
We would.
But
for
it
sure.
would be very uncomfortable.
Yeah. But anything dealing with confrontation, that's on me.
That's her. She lets it out.
Calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah.
I have my pretty boy right here for that.
Cold as ice.
As cold as ice.
I love when you pet my face.
I know your beard's really soft.
Yeah.
But yes, pick us.
Please.
We will not let you down.
No.
We'll be.
It'll be fun.
It will be super fun.
It'd be great. It'd be a great show.
And we're gonna win.
And we're gonna win. We're gonna win.
Yeah.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do this.
I
Uh-uh.
have do it.